6 hours and then stopped. But the government soldiers got the message, and they abandoned the city again. In South Korea, President Park Chung-hee today proclaimed a national emergency. He said there is a threat of invasion from North Korea, and so South Koreans may have to give up some of their freedoms. South Korea has a civilian government, but the power there is with the army. A good part of the army, though, has been fighting in South Vietnam, but now it is leaving.
There are 50,000 South Korean soldiers in Vietnam. 10,000 of them are due to go home by June of next year. The Blue Dragon Marine Brigade, which was the first South Korean outfit in Vietnam in 1965, was the first to leave. Residents of Da Nang, young ones mostly, who'd been told to come, turned out for the ceremony, something they've never done for departing Americans. The Vietnamese have had to live with outsiders for hundreds of years, and they're not especially fond of foreigners, even foreign military allies. But if the Koreans haven't won the affection of the South Vietnamese, at least they've earned their respect. In 20 years' time, and with considerable American help, the Koreans have built one of the toughest armies in Asia, the kind of army the South Vietnamese would like to have someday. At the Da Nang Pier, the Koreans boarded the U.S. Navy ship Upshur. The Americans, who brought the Koreans to Vietnam and paid for their participation in the war, are taking them home. There was a rousing, flag-waving dockside send-off, reminiscent of other places and earlier, less controversial wars. The kind of send-off few Americans serving in Vietnam have ever seen. George Lewis, NBC News, Da Nang, South Vietnam.